I know you've thought about it. How far is it across? It's 21 miles across.
Currents changing every few hours. Freezing water. The hardest test in all of sport.
You think I could do it? Do you think I can?
You did have stunt doubles for Daisy, but in the end, the majority of what we see on screen is Daisy.
Yes, because she had such a forceful swimming stroke. Like I saw it when it wasn't her. So I ended up, of course we used the doubles for lining up the camera, and I tried to spare her as much as possible for being in there. But even for the wide shots, I just had to use her, and I ended up using her for everything, even though there's no way I see her face. But just the way she felt, the way I felt when I was watching her swim, was something nobody else had. That kind of that power. So and she did it, and I feel you can really. I think it helped her also channeling Trudy somehow, and it informed all of us how it must have. A little bit how it must have been, like, not that we're out there risking our lives, but in the way Trudy was, but I don't know, it just helped us all tell this story.
I know that there was a big shift from Disney Plus to the theaters. I'm glad that was a choice that was made, but talk to me about why that was so important.
Because I think it should be seen on a big screen with great sound and being part of a group where you can laugh together and applaud together and cry together. It's something that is an emotional experience, and when you get the right sound and that big screen and that sound of the ocean and it overwhelms you, and you want to be part of that. Look, you have a kitchen, right? But you still go out to eat. So everybody wants to get out of the house, and this is a great movie to take you, your family. It's for everybody. Look, when we tested it, was the highest tested movie I've ever made, and it was across the board. It wasn't just women; it was men too. Women were 100%, men were 97%. So you can just imagine that your date or your whoever, your significant other, is going to enjoy it just as much as you.
The thing you love most, it terrifies me. I can't imagine if something happens to you.
They're rooting against you, Trudy. They want the water to win.
I came all this way. Might as well see England.
Obviously, this movie is about Trudy, but the heart of it is what really got me was seeing how her mother really believed in not only just her daughter, but what she wanted most for her kids.
Yeah.
Can you talk to me about those scenes? Because honestly, those were the scenes that really caught my heart and got my it was in my throat.
Yeah, I mean, Jeanette is unbelievable. She's an unbelievable person. She's an unbelievable actress. So those scenes, doing them with her, were so easy because I just got to sit and be with her and be present. She's so focused. She's just wonderful to work with. So that very intimate scene between the two of us where Trudy learns something about her mother she did not know and gives her a greater understanding of that. And even I remember the moment when Trudy's lost, I was imagining Jeanette. And usually in those sorts of scenes, I would imagine my own life. But Jeanette was so captivating and I felt so connected to her that I was imagining her face and what she might be doing at that time, which is so trippy because she hadn't filmed it yet. And then watching it, I thought, oh, she did. It was as I expected. So when she's there in the red glow with the locket, she's just unbelievable.
I would love to know how having to learn this physical activity challenged you in ways that you hadn't been challenged before in a role.
I mean, learning a skill when one is 30, that one usually associates with being a child or a teenager. My swimming coach, who's a real-life Olympian, she won silver at Rio, she said to me, you just can't fake the swimming. You can't do something else. Runners can do supplementary things to help running. You just can't do it with swimming. You just have to swim. And she said that it's very difficult, unless you're a child or a teenager, to pick up a skill like that. So learning it as a fully grown adult was tricky. But it's also interesting because obviously by virtue of what I was doing, my body changed, so the way I was holding myself changed. There's such determination and grit to Trudy that I was taking from these sessions when I felt I was tired or I felt I couldn't do it. And during filming, on the weekends thinking, I'd really rather not go and do training. I'd really rather stay in bed, but you just have to get up and go. And I was just doing a tiny portion of what she actually did. So it also gave me an even greater respect for what she really did at that time.
Jellyfish! She's gonna have to swim through.
Trudy, you don't have to do this. I don't know. Seems like a nice day for a swim.